Why are some Lincoln cents worth several $100s and some worth a couple thousand or more? Stay tuned and I'll explain why. There are so many videos on YouTube and so many articles being written by non-numismatic publications that it's no wonder people are confused about why certain coins are worth thousands or hundreds of dollars while others are not. And what we're talking about are common date Lincoln cents that you find in your change, common date cents that you can find in rolls that they made billions of. You can look on all sell sites all over the internet and you can find them high-priced coins, damaged coins, misrepresented coins for thousands of dollars. But, they're not worth that much. Your common date cents that you find in your change, your common date coins that you find in rolls, and there's just such an abundance of them that they have to have something special about them to be worth a bunch of money. Now, the main thing is I'm not going to talk about varieties here. I'm talking about condition grade. Condition grade means a coin that has a high grade and is worth some value in a certain grade. Now, we're going to look at a few examples. Some of you already know, and I've already showed you all these price guides, and we can go to NGC, we can go to Coin World, we can get a Red Book. Red Book doesn't have these high grades, but when you start looking at these population reports, this is 67. It's a 1959. 1959 Lincoln cents are very common. $525, you can find one at grade 67. If someone finds one at grade 68, that 67 is going to come down in value. Here at $25 for 66, it's not worth the grading fees unless you do a bulk submission and have about $9-10 in a coin. It just depends on how many you send and other factors of how many different grades you get, different things like that. When a bulk submission can cost a little different. But let's say that's the truth. So you send off 100 of them and 60-some% of them get the 66. So now you've got 66, Mint State 66 1959s that you have to sell. So what I mean is it's just not one of those things that you want to play with too much, because the plus grades is where it's at, and getting the plus grade, that's really difficult. So we go down through and we look, and there are some very expensive coins. I mean, very valuable coins, and these are registry set coins. These are coins that people who have extra money, they care about their registry sets enough that they'll pay top dollar for the highest graded top pop coins. And that's what these are. 67, 67. You're just not seeing non-variety common date coins that are worth much. I mean, even in 63 in a PCGS holder, it's $4. That's way below what the fees would cost, no matter what you send it in under. Doesn't matter if it's bulk submission or not. That's way under. So there's just a bunch of these in these grades. There's rolls and rolls of them. So yeah, they can be worth a few $1,000s. They can be worth a few $100s. But the D or not having a mint mark, all that stuff has nothing to do with it. I don't think people are paying attention, or they're only hearing part and they're passing information, and it's like a rumor mill. It starts changing as each person tells it. And these coins, they're just common. Most of them that you see, I mean, they have to be really high grade to get these values that you're seeing here, or they have to be a rare variety. I mean, you can see the varieties. So I just wanted to kind of clear the air, because I get a lot of questions about this. I get all kinds of questions about coins, how much they're worth, and I get people from other countries like the Philippines and different areas wanting to know if I want to buy their 1971 D Lincoln cent or their 69 D Lincoln cent, and they're just worth face value. If they're circulated especially, they're just worth face value. They're worth 1 cent. So thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.